everyone signed around here, welcome back to the episode of Hearts of Iron 4. So let's go on with the campaign. We're here at the war with Brazilians, and as you can see, we're managing to keep the line here. It's very difficult to advance in the jungle, but we have managed to conquer a big territory from Brazil country. As you can see, they are attacking relentlessly with a lot of troops, but they are seem to have not enough divisions and not enough troops left. We're also taking Southern Africa, and we're preparing another invasion here of Papua New Guinea and then Australia. As you can see, the Russians have sent a lot of submarines here that are active in the area, and we're going to try to take the island of Indonesia from the British. They will lose a lot of divisions then. We're also advancing forward with everything we got. Unfortunately, it's very difficult to advance in the jungle here, that is the truth. Okay, you can move forward here as well. Once we can do this, we can try to get closer and move forward. But like I said, it's going to be very difficult to take out the British, that is for sure. It seems that the British capital is now... I have no idea where it is. But, who cares? With the harbor defense unit. Send them here. I think this was the last one because I don't think we'll make another one. No, we could make another one, but this was the last one actually. And we got 3 more units that we're gonna take. Then we're gonna bring all of our troops in here and advance with everything we've got. Did they won this? No, we won it. Okay, you're just gonna move as quickly as you can farther on before they're gonna arrive. Because the truth is, if they're gonna arrive, then it's gonna be more difficult. Okay, these guys are also free, so we could also send them to invade somewhere else in the meantime. While these guys will advance with his 20 units. So yeah, the question is where to send them. We got 14 troops invading here. We could invade right here with them. I mean, why not? So that we're gonna take them out even quicker. But I'm not quite sure which town is this. Yeah, this is the one. Okay, this one doesn't have anything, and this is the one. So it's cool. Let's see, this guy is in position or not. Yeah, he is in position actually. But we kind of have to wait, and then need to have more ships in this area if we want to invade them. So we got a new fleet here, but we're gonna wait until it's gonna be bigger. Let's see, who shall we send? This is just too poor, but we're gonna send them. Bismarck Sea. Very good. What do we got here? In Hawaii. We don't actually need them here, so let's send them as well. In the Bismarck Sea as well. In the Arabian Sea. Do we need this? We've got 3 units in the African coast. We also got 3 units. Here we got too many units. Yeah, this one is operating in... Yeah, we could send this guy actually. We're gonna have 3 ships. It's just make another organization. And we should also send them here. I'm gonna have a mass massive naval force here. And then we're gonna be able to invade it. Okay, how's the situation here? Are we advancing? Yes. We're advancing, not that easy. I was hoping that our tank divisions will move quickly. Just take care of this region of Madam. Oh my god, this is actually the entire island. It doesn't matter. He should also send some troops. And then we can advance only with this guy here. 20 units, including a lot of LVBT amphibious. With 5,000 men, so I think we should do a good job. We should be able to push forward. Very well, keep advancing. 31st of December 1960, now we're going to 1961, oh my god. We still didn't manage to destroy and win this massive campaign. This is unbelievable. Still difficult, isn't it? So we've got 22% naval supremacy here. We're just gonna need more. Yeah, these guys are just waiting there. You could easily take this island, I have to say. And then I think important is to invade from this island here, which means we're gonna have to send all of our ships in here. Then we're gonna invade Australia and it's gonna be all over. It should be very easy. Very easy stuff, actually. We're also advancing against the British. We're advancing a lot, actually. Because they got just a few more nations that are still standing us, including Brazil, New Zealand and Australia, nothing else. So this campaign is about to be over. Just gonna have first of all to get closer to Brazil. The next step is to take this island, and then invade here Australia, like this, and then invade New Zealand. Just gonna have to send more ships, of course. Alright. We also got plenty of ships here, but they also have plenty of ships. Yeah, because they are defending the sea and that's why they have arrived. Anyway, we're just gonna have to move forward here. Shouldn't wait not a single moment, because otherwise we're not going to be able to fight the British, which, as you can see, are having a lot of troops here. Everywhere we're going to have to fight in the jungle, and the British are still having here, I think 40 or 35 divisions. The Allies have lost 21 million men, and they are still fighting. Until the end, we got 14 million, almost 16.32 million. There's a lot of troops that will arrive. Let's move here in the mountains. Actually, no, these are the mountains. Seem to be plains. Plains and a lot of jungle. let's keep moving. We shouldn't give the British time to do anything. We already have 33 Brigade that has arrived here. Oh, we got so many divisions now. We really have a lot. I don't think we're gonna need that many divisions right now. We have plenty of units. Okay, let's take this militia units and send them here. Oh, we have a lot of free factories now. Yeah, let's use some of them actually. Isn't that, yeah, we're just gonna repair something in Amsterdam and Holland. But, there's gonna be no more upgrades than level 20. So let's build 4 artillery factories and 4 uniform factories, for example. Like I said, 4 artillery factories, 4 uniform factories. 3 and 4, and artillery. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. And some more recruitment center if we can. In almost all of America. I mean, why not? I do want to have a lot of units here. I'm taking a lot of attrition with these guys, aren't they able? No. So that we're just gonna have to send even more fleets here, and I think we're gonna send these guys here. Then we should do it. With 9 destroyers, plenty of submarines and some carriers. They are, however, bombarding us stress-free here. Unbelievable. Okay, they have brought up 1 division. Anyway, let's just move forward towards the airport here. Yeah, they're retreating actually. That's great. They're actually advancing a lot here. We have sunk even more British ships. The British will not be able to put up those ships again. It's gonna be impossible for them. The Russians have sent their submarines to fight here. Australians. That is finally a very good sign. Alright. Here, we still got a lot of fleets. These are all the fleets of Nimitz. What's going on in Brazil? Are we advancing in Brazil or not? It seems not. Actually, they are advancing, basically. Or we're gonna advance as well. But they're advancing here, for example, and this is a little bit of worried. Let's try another offensive here. 27%, but you never know. Maybe we will make it. So the Marines are not taking any attrition here, but unfortunately they're not able to fight them there. And in the meantime, we're also advancing here. I guess that all we can do is just wait. There is another forest territory here. There is marsh. Here we can launch a nuclear bomb and destroy them. We'll force them to surrender if we're gonna do this. But maybe not yet. So, we're supposed to have some air support. Oh, this tiny airfield. This heavy planes will also not be able to, they're gonna lack a little bit of range, but it's not gonna be a big problem though. Right, we have sunk an incredible British fleet at a very big cost of our own. Oh, they have even less carriers, so this will be the end of their naval supremacy. The British fleet can also advance here, as well as here. This territory, as you can see, is still gonna be woods, but it's not gonna be that problem in the woods. We're not gonna have too much problems. Enemy air support minus 20%. Chance to get sick only 5. So fighting in the woods is gonna be better. And it seems that we gotta advance here as well. Although they have 14 divisions or something. Let's see what's going on here. We're also advancing here with everything we've got. We should just push forward even more in this territory. What about here? Oh, they still got the control. Right, in order to facilitate our invasion, which should take place very soon, we should definitely have to send more fleets here, otherwise it's just not gonna work. Alright, finally. The game is more and more laggy. Okay, you're gonna have to patrol here. Bismarck Sea. Let's see who else shall we send around there. Here, for example, we got a massive fleet that we could all send in the Chinese coast. Right, we should also go to Bismarck Sea. There are also battleships and everything we need here, so we should do a very good job. We got 45% air superiority in the region. A naval superiority, so which we're gonna send a few more ships, is gonna be right. We have captured here an airfield. And in Amsterdam also repairing a lot. Okay, you gotta move forward. You shouldn't waste time and just wait there for nothing. Pretty sure that the British, look at them, they have 2 cavalry divisions here. And motivated miners. Okay, we should take the risk here and attack. And we're on our way because we're having more ships than they have. Finally, we're able to invade another island. Basically, I think the only nation that's gonna make us a problem will be Brazil. This could be possible. Oh shit, it didn't work here, wasn't it? Gonna have to attack again. No, they are just too good. However, I think 26%. It's not gonna work, they got 11 divisions. These guys have basically no attack here in the jungle. They have stack penalty right now. So that we're still gonna make it here. But in Brazil, it's gonna take forever to launch an attack. Let's see if we can attack them here. 18%, but it's looking in our favor. Just good, they got here 21 divisions. And this is just marsh. It seems local supplies minus 30%, division attrition 20%. Chance to get Zeke 100%. Chance to get Zeke 107. Organization to gain rate, heat attrition, division attrition 20%, local supplies minus 30%, attack 50%. It's gonna be difficult, but it seems they have gonna manage to push forward. Because of this huge attack from the Marines. I think they have jungle equipment, this Marine division. Let's see if it's true. No, they don't. I thought they had. They have only this, what's this shit here? Amphibious support company. Flamethrower platoon and hospital and all kind of stuff. We have very good divisions anyway. And so we gotta push forward here. And here as well. But not here. Anyway, we're doing very fine there. We have also managed to get into this island. So let's just go this guy's right here. And with you guys, we just go to Port Moresby. I'm gonna have to take all that. But I don't think it's gonna be a problem, honestly. Go ahead and attack now. Let's take this island. We're gonna also send this guy to guard it. Actually, these two ports I'd like them to guard it, not... This will mean actually the whole island. Okay, whatever. Doesn't matter. Let's see if we can send them a few more units. Just a little bit, a few more Russian infantry divisions. Although it seems that the Russians, I think, must have a lot of divisions. The Australians are having 0, and still they have a lot of manpower, a lot of air force. They're, of course, using Parliamentary Republic, Grass Construction. Oh my god, 400 divisions they have. Wow, that's fantastic. And almost 1 million men. They are recruiting even more divisions. Which means that we could, of course, ask them for some more forces. Such as 6 divisions first. Let's see how many divisions the Germans have. 42, but they are doing okay. They're gonna need at least 100 to defend all of Germany. Here the situation is stable, no rebellions. And here too. The Russians are basically able to defend on all fronts here without any trouble. Guys are having 31 divisions only. guys. These troops are not doing anything. I think we got 2 armies, Patton and Simpson, which are actually one of our best armies. But we are doing our job here only with our marine units, so that's okay with me. Commonwealth of Australia and the other nations will be taken out. New Zealand will remain to be taken out, and then it will be all over. And of course, Brazil. They're still fielding at least 1 million manpower. That's incredible. Yeah, so very soon we should take them out completely. All the territory they got should be taken out. And we're gonna easily attack them there. Yeah, the British are having even more divisions in Makassar and stuff like that. We're actually controlling the sea now. Fantastic. We can also take this territory very quickly. These also have nothing to do here in America, but they are just defending against Canadians. Wait a minute, both of you are attacking, but the question is, who's gonna stay here because... Ah, these guys are also one, that's okay then. Actually okay. Let's see if we can launch another attack here. Finally 41%. Because the Brazilians, I think, are starting to have a shortage of manpower. They also have lost some of their territory, so they could definitely not gonna profit from the industry they previously had and manpower. Although they still got a huge industry, but no manpower, and still a lot of divisions, like 100 divisions or something. So we can advance actually almost everywhere against the Brazilians. Very steadily and easily, which is of course very good. But we should also push forward here. I just don't understand why these guys are not continuing to advance here. We shouldn't just wait. It's very difficult to advance to the jungle, and there's also a lot to repair. I can't imagine that. But we should still make it. Yeah, look at this Sumatra. Still a lot to repair with factories and stuff like that. The occupation cost is completely killing us. Just occupying too much. There's so many nuclear bombs. Shall we use one? Guess not. I guess not. Right, another crucial moment in this campaign right now is to take this territory as quickly as possible. And you see that this is not what the troops are doing right now. Here they are doing it. We're advancing everywhere, this is perfect. But it seems that not here. Because once we're gonna do this, we're gonna be able to... If you can take, for example, this port, we're gonna be able to invade Australia. Of course, we're gonna have to send our ships there in Townsville and then move forward south in this area towards Sydney and Canberra and take Adelaide and Marlborough. That way, Australians will definitely surrender. Okay, I was also trying to launch these paratroopers here in Qatar or Bahrain, whatever. But it's not working. No matter what we are doing, it's just not working.
Say what you choose.
Because they're also having 17 divisions
The blues.
in their territories. Czech Republic is just too small, that's why they got nothing. Actually, do we have another amphibious army?
But I'm feeling so sad.
No, it seems not.
Long to try something I've never had. Never had me kissing. Lover man, oh where can you be?
No, I think all amphibious armies are here in the Pacific Theater. And all of them are busy right now. Which means that... Oh! Oh, these guys are also... Oh man, they shouldn't stay there. Okay, let's send them... Where can we send them? Because we're gonna need... Yeah, we should just take them out of there. And we should prepare another invasion of Australia and New Zealand. Although I wanted to do this from here. Because we're gonna send them here as well. And actually, I got a better idea. That's right, they should arrive here. Well, most of them cannot move in this region. I don't think we're gonna have a rebellion here. Because we have built so many military police stations here. Could actually build even more. Okay, here we're just gonna have to stop our offensive a little bit because you see that the British are pulling us back. That's incredible, they have brought up a lot of divisions now. But they got so few of them left. They're attacking us, which means that we're gonna have to stop, although we got air support here.
When you say you phone, you don't, and I'm left alone.
Who's here?
Singing the blues and sighing.
Strange that he cannot arrive.
You treat me coldly. Each day of
We're destroying so many airplanes that belong to the Australians, but there's still nothing's gonna happen. What about this guy's? Why they're not advancing, man? Just don't understand. No one is advancing anymore. You go and take that port. You go and take that. You go and take that, and we can unite the front lines, for example. We take New Guinea, their capital. And you, I hope we're gonna advance even farther on. Oh, this is what the British are having. One aircraft carrier left. And I think they have sunk one of our submarines lately. Okay, here, we cannot attack or what? No, it says that the British have arrived with an entire army here. They might take us out of this island. This thing could happen. Okay, let's launch in the meantime another attack, because our troops will anyway arrive, so then we could be able to break them. Then, yeah, we're gonna break them. They have plenty of air support. We could, for example, break them and circle them right here in this area, for example. This is what I think, or I imagine we could do, or it could happen. Even before our troops arrive, even before their reinforcements would arrive. So as you can see, it's gonna work because you have a fantastic attack everywhere. Low supply, country commander skill 30%. Yeah, we're gonna make it. We're gonna definitely make it. If you're gonna attack them here too, we're gonna make it as well. Or maybe not. Oh, this guy has advanced to level 6. Very good, Field Marshal MacArthur. And we made it. We gotta move forward. So then we're gonna move forward here too. Okay. It's incredible how many airplanes the Australians are having. Against the Brazilians, we have also managed to advance. But it seems not that much. We have advanced 21%. 94, oh that's good. It is actually very good. 52%, we're really gonna have to break it here as well. And so that now would be the chance, and now we might have the chance to break them. And then we're gonna have to wait, but we have crossed the line here. And as you can see, we're moving even forward. And here too, that they got 19, 18 divisions. We're breaking them up. I mean, this is just militia, they cannot be as strong as our American infantry is. We should break them down here as well. Here's 23%. Not quite sure they're gonna make it, but who knows. 99%. They have brought up even more divisions now. They have 9 divisions. They still got 100 divisions and no manpower, though. Right. That is the situation here. What about here? Oh my god, we have lost some ships, do we? Well, the British are losing actually even more ships. And we are able to attack even farther on. So we're just about to encircle them here, as you can see. It's going to try to push forward, in fact, like this. And like this, it's going to be even better. So we should actually move quicker than they're gonna move. Once you're gonna encircle them, it's gonna be great. We can also attack them.
Gonna get those Sunday
From multiple directions, 4 against 4. And they are getting also attrition. We got plenty of air support. They got almost no airplanes. Which makes me think that we're gonna do a good job and we're gonna manage to encircle them here anyway in the last time.
much
Be willing to try to also attack them. Right, even more divisions being committed. Oh, the truth is that they're gonna retreat. You should also move forward. If you can. If you cannot, then you don't have to move forward. Okay, this island will be taken, I think. At one moment, at one point. It's just that this takes a lot of time. In the real life, the Japanese were fighting the Australians in Papua New Guinea, and they couldn't advance any farther because of the jungle. It wasn't easy at all to advance. This is what happened in real life, actually. Oh, another massive battle here. The Russians are fighting a British convoy. Because honestly, the British are still having a very powerful fleet, that is the truth. Right, and it seems that we're still moving forward here, however, not as good as I thought. Oh, they are counterattacking. Okay, that's very good because you have to circle them. That's why they are counterattacking and trying to destroy them. Which of course destroy all those divisions. But you can attack again. I think we're gonna weaken them. They still got indeed a lot of divisions here. Look at them, 10 divisions here, 4 here. 14 and another 6, 20 divisions at once. That is incredible. Right, we're just trying to push them back here. It doesn't work for them because we're attacking with the Marines and they have, well, the naval penalty is not that big. Actually, it doesn't exist at all. Most of them will retreat here, which is going to be a big mistake. As you can see, we're going to move all directions. I think that they can come back in the meantime. And we're just going to have to wait them. So that they're not going to break the encirclement. There is going to be able to move forward here and take all this island. I just hope that this is going to happen, or should happen very quickly. No rebellions there. Right, in Brazil. Oh my god, it's still taking so much time. I think we're gonna push forward. Oh, the Russians have brought up a division here. That's very nice from them. Yeah, and I think we're gonna make it here. Oh, we have taken this. That's good. But they are still attacking us a lot. Oh my god, with 8 divisions. we're gonna make it, it's gonna be great.
body and soul.
21%, we still got 8 divisions here. But it somehow seems that we're still gonna be able to wipe them out. Same thing here, we're attacking now with 3 divisions. I think we should be able to advance. Right, do we have another massive fleet that we might send? Yes, indeed, and this is indeed a massive fleet. Where can we send it? The Coral Sea. We're gonna have to send it to the Coral Sea, by the way.
In spite of all you do, that nightmare's here to stay. Get ready, get set for the
Here is where we're gonna invade next.
in
5 fleets. We got indeed a big
and there's
fleet patrolling there. I think it's an Australian fleet
in your wishing
that we should easily be able to defeat.
and you're just riding on.
Important is to take that port Moresby right here, and I hope that this is what our guys will do,
Get ready,
since they are advancing a little bit forward. However, very slowly, but they are advancing, and this is the most important.
the blue. Sorry for yourself. Will get you if you don't watch out.
Yes, and in Brazil too.
The blue.
Wait a minute, what's going on? Oh my god, they're counterattacking because we have managed to defeat them, but they gonna somehow take us back.
Without a doubt.
Actually, we're gonna advance there anyway, but let's move forward anyway then. And here too. Okay, good. So Brazil is looking very cool. Here there's a massive battle, and the Soviets are losing some submarines. In the meantime, here, as you can see, we have taken them out. And basically, we might be able to launch another massive attack. For example, right here, as well as right here. And we're gonna push them back even forward. We're gonna have to push them back through this strait, and we're gonna do it because we're attacking with marines here. In fact, let's try to take it out right away here. Here's gonna be very difficult in the mountains to take them out, and it seems that here too. Not much that they have so many divisions that are having a huge defense here. But it seems that we're still gonna make it. Even so. Not much that we're gonna bring a lot of troops here. So I really think we're gonna make it, and we're gonna manage to move forward.
It always is spring in my heart with you.
While we're also advancing here, but very slowly.
The snow
In through this Malayan jungle.
that falls
There are also mountains. Attack 40%, local supplies minus 25, vision attrition 20%, organization regain minus 10%, and mere support minus 10%, which is good. Chance to get 6-7%.
the night is
And less movement.
the trees are bare. But
Yeah, it's just gonna take a lot of time
the scent
until we gotta move forward. What are we doing with factories? We are building a lot, including in Amsterdam. And basically we could build even more of these factories that we have. Level 10, 20 is maximum. We're gonna have to accept this. Armor Vehicle Factory 1 and 2 jet aircraft factories. Right, we're gonna need one more of this. What did we say? 2 what? Jet aircraft factories and 3 submarine yards.
because I'm in love.
Yeah, 2 of them.
But only because I'm in love
And 3 submarine yards.
with you.
yeah, 3 submarine yards. That will give us a maximum bonus of these factories. We're not gonna have anything else to build. Of course we could build some other stuff, such as this resources stuff, synthetic rubber and stuff like that. Another fuel silo, synthetic fuel refinery. Recruitment center we don't have anymore. Anything else to build a rocket site. There's 2 more nuclear reactors in Nebraska and in Utah. And that will be it. And of course some supply stuff. It will also not be a bad idea. For example, in Mexico, I mean, why not? And Canada. And in France. In Italy. So that we might have more supplies at least. We got actually basically everywhere supply stuff right now, including in Africa. In Central Africa. Almost in entire Africa. That would be alright. I think we already have now a lot of factories that are committed to build all this stuff. And of course some infrastructure in the US also be something that I would like to, because as you can see we're just gonna need more infrastructure everywhere. There are territories where the infrastructure is so low, and it should be, of course, much better. Right, so that means that right now we have a lot of stuff to do and to build. And regarding military goods, as you can see, we're also putting up a lot of them. We also have so many divisions that I don't think we're gonna need any more divisions right now. I mean, we can create, but to what good? Just won't have to use them anymore. Infantry division, cavalry, we've got everything we need. I think we should first stop here. At least with the first battalions. So we're just gonna create the last of them, because we just have a lot of army. We just have a lot of units. Right, what else can we do here? We can convert civilian to military and vice versa. Convert one military to one civilian. Convert one civilian to one military. I'm just gonna convert some of them in the US because we're simply not gonna need all of them. In order to have more civilian factories. That's right, we're gonna have more civilian factories, and although we're not gonna build anything else because we're building anyway a lot, and we've got anyway a lot of civilian factories. Regarding military factories, got also 433, which is insane. We're not gonna need any more of this. Actually, all I'm waiting for is to take out this allied remaining units, including from everywhere. They have managed to drive us back. It's gonna be possible. Yeah, they have sent a lot of divisions then. We're gonna anyway advance there too, which is good. We have also advanced here, but if you want to attack them here, 20%, but they have 15 divisions that are very well supplied, so it's going to be difficult because we were supposed to attack them in there. And we're just going to need, of course, to receive more reinforcements if you want to move forward here in Brazil. Still difficult to move out in Brazil, however. However, the attack should look alright here. Look at this Marines, they have 475 attack. Commander skill. Decryption advantage is experience. Planning bonus. Wow, that's fantastic. Breaking them down. And they still got 100 divisions. That's unfucking believable. I think it's gonna take some time. What is the matter with this guy? Docked in French Guiana. Right, if you're gonna send them in Cape Verde, we could make another invasion in Brazil. For example, here. Let's do this. Moving to assigned region Bismarck Sea. Absolutely, what did you do right now? Well, Bismarck Sea is under our control, almost 100%. We're just gonna need more ships. Such as, for example, this guy. Let's send him. Alright, very good. So, our guys are not advancing. We should take Port Moresby if you want to invade Australia. Let's see how many troops we got here. Too many. Alright, very cool.
I must confess what you say is true.
Oh boy, another massive battle with the British fleet here that is managing to survive. Oh, and this is the troops that we got right now here. Alright, we should just move them here and try to break them. And I said that it's gonna work. And here, we should move right here and try to break them too. Although it's gonna work. Oh, that's fantastic. Because they are taking a lot of attrition, I think that's why they're not able to defend very well. And this guy is having a very good attack, especially this National Guard units. Also because of planning bonus 64%, country 23 and commander skills, so we're gonna break them down very quickly. I can't believe this. A few more troops will support us, and they're gonna get through here, but I think we're gonna defeat them. Situation is looking here very good. But not here in the mountains. He is not looking good at all. This is not looking good at all, but I tell you what we're gonna do. If you're gonna take this tiny province, we're gonna attack them here, and we're gonna encircle all the 6 divisions. That's the plan. And I said that we're gonna do it. Yeah, we're gonna advance. Our troops are advancing here. That is really good. We're advancing everywhere, just according to the plan. If you're gonna take this port, it's gonna be even better. Yeah, we're gonna have some more ships here if you want to take out Australia and New Zealand. And if you wanna take out the Brazilians, should also invade them here. Here, taking out or sending a tiny fleet. 34, 35%. So they're gonna make it here. They're of course counterattacking with everything they got, but we might be able to stay and basically keep the front line. Here, we still didn't manage to take them out, although they are completely broken. Well, almost. We could attack them there, just we don't have enough divisions. We have 2 more divisions arriving. Which means, I guess, we're just gonna have to wait more. Same thing here. 38. Still not gonna work. Shit. Just gonna need more troops. But the good thing is that we're advancing in the southern area. We had only 1 marine division with whom we could also push forward, but I'm gonna wait first. I'm gonna try to push them forward out of this, because here, as you can see, there's only plains, so I think it's gonna be very easy for us to take them out. Take Sao Paulo and Rio de Janeiro, and so on and so forth. The guy is still not able to advance now. This is a Japanese division that should also help a little bit if possible. Still very difficult to take out Brazil. Very unfortunate. Okay, the Russians have brought up also a division. We got 45, but still it's not gonna work. We have almost completely destroyed them with our attack, but it's still very difficult to take them out in May 1961. The Allies are still surviving. Alright, so we're moving forward here too. This jungle. And Australians are still sending a lot of planes here. That's fantastic. It's unbelievable. Here we're gonna need more ships if we want to do something. That's what can we do. Yeah, there's another tiny ship that our fleet is arriving, but let's send some other fleets from somewhere else where we're gaining control, or we are in control actually. Should send them there. For example, here they got no ships. Let's see, who shall we take? Right, they're also operating here in the Chinese coast, so we're just gonna send them to Coral Sea if you want to invade. Patrol. Moving to Coral Sea. This will be another tiny fleet that we can also send. Hope it can make a difference. Right. We could have more special forces here. Right, this guy Maurice Ross has got into position. What does he has here? Oh, some infantry division, which are die-hards. Look at them, elite soldiers. 4th Infantry Division. And this is heavy armor citizen soldiers. Also very good. There are 6,000 men. We got also plenty of reserves, just in case they were gonna go at war with nationalist China, but it doesn't seem that it's gonna be the case. Yeah, we got plenty of divisions also in reserve that we could send, of course. Many others that are being created right now. We should also it's got so many infantry guns. We have also captured a lot of equipment. It's gonna definitely not need anything else, but just the best. We're gonna have to reduce our military. What's going on here? What, they didn't manage to advance here? Right, if you're gonna take them down, we're gonna encircle these guys, and this is what I want to do. Take them down here, and then try to advance in Batavia and also knock them out right there. I think that we're gonna make it. They don't have too many units right here, the British. Fighting against the jungle is very difficult. Panzer Leader 1. Offensive Doctrine 1. Come on, they have Mountaineer and a Ranger. June 1961. Another battle of the British. And the Japanese are losing some submarines. Too bad. Okay, our guys are still advancing. As you can see, they're gonna take also that territory. I hope they're gonna pass through here as well. Seems not. But I'm gonna send them there anyway. And they're also taking out all the territory left there. This Port Moresby has not yet been taken, and we're starting to gain some supremacy here. And then in this area, and then we're gonna control Australia and the Netherlands too. And then the only one remaining will be, of course, good, another one has advanced. But the only one remaining will be Brazil. Okay, let's take them already. Because by the time they're gonna retreat, then we have already been controlling this area. In fact, I'm not even sure if we're gonna defeat them. We got 8 divisions. So we're gonna be there, okay. So what's going on in Brazil again? So we're gonna advance there. We managed to arrive here, but I would still like to launch another attack. Okay, another division will arrive, very cool, and directly. We'll launch another attack here, see if we can break them. And it seems that it's gonna work, although the Brazilians are having so many divisions, still they got almost 100 divisions with no manpower. They are suffering a lot, especially from these attacks here. But I've got so many divisions that are moving in here, I hope quickly. No, here's not gonna work again. Maybe here will work, who knows. Although it seems not. Fighting in the jungle here seems to be very difficult. Putting up the pressure on Brazil is gonna be great, and even the Russians are sending some infantry troops. This is really good, admirable, to support us like that. This is very important, really. Very important stuff. Here we can move forward, as you can see. We'll just break them down with this Japanese division, which is so awesome. It was a good idea to take a few infantry divisions from the Japanese, because the Japanese are having one of the best infantry, or the most efficient infantry in the world. Or they're counterattacking us, you know? But they're gonna have 0 chances. And I think I'm gonna make it here. And here as well. That is really cool. Now, what is this going on here. Oh man, they are still defending because they are retreating from here right there. And unfortunately, I'm just gonna manage to encircle only 4 divisions perhaps or less. Yeah, the situation is looking very bad. What is this guy's got? Waiting for orders. These are the weakest carriers that we have. Of course, we can send them as well. Here comes the mighty British fleet. They have lost now the destroyer. Or because they are dealing with a huge war fleet. Oh, they got less divisions now. What is this? Continuation of politics. Prepare for the inevitable. Food from New Zealand. Public Order Act. I think we took it, right? Oh yes, so these guys are encircled now. This is of course very good. Let's just push forward if we can. 46 is not going to be that easy, and especially if we're not going to have any air support. Let's try to bring them down here so that they will not destroy us. Right now it should look much better. And we also have to cross in here. Okay, so you got 14 divisions, and that means a lot. This is just not yet all over. You can move forward then. Yeah, these divisions will be wiped out. Yeah, we still didn't take Port Moresby. Well, we could invade Australia, but we're gonna take it very soon. No one is attacking here. That means that I'm gonna have to send them myself. Alright, we should just take this territory as quickly as possible, and I think also we should also move in this region, take them out. Well, this too, we should just take Port Moresby right away. I hope that it's gonna move very quickly because it just make no sense that we're gonna just wait another 100 years. We should just take it right away. So 36 is not gonna work here, but I think we should attack until we're gonna take it. We're gonna cross through. They have 14 divisions and it's gonna be extremely difficult. Also, if you're gonna have some air support, it's gonna be even better. So that we can send some more airplanes here. Also in this area, where it seems that it might not work. Alright, let's see what else happened here. Australians are still sending so many planes against us. Incredible. Look at this, this is just insane. And against the Brazilians, we're also being able to move forward. Of course, it's very difficult, but we're trying to do our best. by 47%.
is the fade in the misty light.
Come on, hurry up, 23rd of June, and I think I'm gonna make it here.
That you hear
Here we're already advancing. Here we're also gonna make it. This is very good.
on a summer night. That
This is very, very good. Another great attack. The Brazilians are simply unable to deal with the situation.
you see
Oh, they are counterattacking us. This is indeed a huge counterattack.
on a train that is passing through.
If you gotta advance here in the center, as you can see, we're attacking the plane here, so should be of course very easy. We're also very well supplied. We're not taking attrition in the jungle anymore here. Yeah, there is still another jungle territory, and of course it's very difficult to attack. So as we got, let's put the pressure on them.
Her very first kiss to you.
Yeah, I think we're gonna make it.
That was long,
Should be able to do it here.
but she
Okay, we have moved forward, right? Right, let's do this. Let's attack with this infantry, Japanese infantry. Because they are doing a very good job right here. And take them down. And with the rest, we can just stay there and wait. We can also move forward here too. Situation is looking very good, of course. And we're gonna make it through here too, because the Russians have arrived.
I sit and sip.
And once we're gonna manage to get through, we'll see when we're gonna advance. We should try to encircle those divisions there. And try to get to closer to this port in Fortaleza.
How can they
The situation is looking good in Brazil. I'm very confident that we're gonna take Brazil sooner than I imagined. So Port Moresby has not yet been taken, so we cannot invade anything. We're just gonna have to wait more.
it's in
And here, as you can see, we're just gonna have to wait more. Let's just try to get through them with our marine divisions and try to take Batavia.
it warms me so.
We're gonna attack with everything we've got,
I can't tell that it's a toast.
and I'm pretty sure that we should be able to take them.
My lips
They still have a lot of ships everywhere. What's the situation here? We're just gonna have to send another fleet, and then gonna be the best, such as this one here.
caress me tenderly. Offered love that would not go astray.
Right, that way, we're gonna have a bigger fleet in the Coral Sea, and I think that our attack on Australia should happen right away. We could, of course, attack with 2 armies in order, all of them in Townsville, in order to break them. In fact, wait a minute,
Whose cafe
I'm not sure where Brisbane is,
and a parrot
but I think it's in here.
can't
And they also have a mega fleet, so we cannot attack them yet. They got a few fleets that are actually everywhere in each territory. So here, unfortunately, it's not gonna work, but we're gonna attack until we're gonna take them out. We have no air support, unfortunately. And lately, ultimately, it should work, I'm 100% sure.
and so I linger here and
Right, that's the plan for the next episode, because now I'm gonna end the recording here. I've played enough. So in the next episode, we're gonna invade Australia and then New Zealand. We're gonna take out the British here, although this is not that important. And then we're gonna also try to take out the Brazilians in this area, where you can see that they are completely attacking us. Although we're gonna be able to move forward almost everywhere, including here. So the situation is looking very good. We're gonna continue next time when I think the war will be over. So thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.